Our sea lion feeding here at our pool, but before we begin, I would like to mention a few safety minders. For the safety of the children, we ask that they do not sit, stand, or climb on the railings, and for the safety of our sea lions, we ask that you do not throw anything in our pool. Our sea lions may ingest things floating around in the water, and this can be harmful to their health. We feed our sea lions 3 times a day at 11:30, 2, and 4. The keepers will be entering the exhibit shortly. What you're about to see is a training session here at the sea lion pool. As you can see, our sea lions are anxiously awaiting the arrival of their keepers. Training is a form of behavioral enrichment that stimulates both the animals mentally and physically. I would like to draw your attention to our exhibit, which simulates the natural habitat of the California sea lion. These man-made rocks and 75,000 gallons of water mimic the rocky beaches of the coastal waters of western North America. California sea lions are just one of many species living in our seas that can be found as north as Vancouver, Canada, and as south as Baja, California, and the coastal waters of Mexico. At this time, I would like to introduce our 2 California sea lions. On your left is BB. BB is a 18-year-old sea lion. And to your right is Halftime. Halftime is 8 years old. Our California sea lions have a life expectancy of 15 to 20 years in the wild, but typically live longer in zoos and aquariums. Our sea lions at the Prospect Park Zoo are all females. Female California sea lions are called cows and the males are called bulls. Adult females can weigh between 200 and 300 pounds. Males can weigh between 600 and 1,000 pounds. One way to tell the difference between male and female California sea lions is the males have a bump on their heads, also known as a sagittal crest. If you would like to visit some male sea lions, you can see them at the Queen Zoo, the New York Aquarium, or the Bronx Zoo. As our keepers feed our sea lions, they will be asking for certain trained behaviors. Here at the Prospect Park Zoo, we train many types of behaviors, including both husbandry and natural behaviors. Husbandry behaviors include anything that allow our keepers to manage, position, and examine our sea lions without any stress to the animal. At 3 of our daily feedings, we give our sea lions physical examinations, including eye drops, and sometimes injections just to be sure that they are healthy. If you look closely, one of the most important husbandry behaviors that we train our animals to do is called targeting. Targeting is the first behavior that is taught to our sea lions. This is when our keeper makes a fist at the sea lion or uses a small stick with a ball at the end of it called a targeting stick, which is used to position our sea lion and to make sure that they are healthy. I have a problem, I have a problem, I have a problem, I have a problem. We also train our sea lions in natural behaviors. This includes anything that our sea lions would do in the wild, such as swimming and vocalizing or performing high dives. When our sea lions swim, they use their front flippers to propel themselves through the water. And as you can see, their front flipper is also very, very powerful, as you can see as they perform front flipper stands. I would also like to point out their hind flippers, as they can maneuver their flippers around to walk and even gallop on the ground. This is something unique to our eared seals, which include California sea lions. True seals, such as the harp seal and the harbor seal, cannot rotate their flippers around and also do not have ear flaps, instead just having ear holes. If you listen closely, you can also hear our sea lions vocalizing, which you can hear in the form of barking. You can see one of our sea lions now holding on to a frisbee. This frisbee is a tool that is used in enrichment, which is used to keep our sea lions both mentally and physically healthy. You'll notice that every time our sea lions do a requested behavior, the keeper will give them either vocal praise or a fish. They are fed herring or capelin and squid, all fortified with vitamins B and E. These hungry mammals eat between 8 and 18 pounds a day. The amount of food that they eat changes based on the season and the weather. In colder winter months, our sea lions will eat more fish. Sea lions need to build up a fat layer called blubber, which will help to keep our sea lions warm in the winter months, and in the summer, when it's very hot, they will tend to eat less as they don't need this layer of blubber. In the wild, sea lions, along with their East Coast relatives, are opportunists. This means that they will eat just about anything that comes their way, including many types of fish and octopus, along with anything else that happens to be in the water, such as plastic bags or drinking straws. Since litter that is on our streets can make its way into the storm drains and out into the open ocean, it is critical that we never throw our trash on the ground. Remember to put your trash in the cans and recycle your plastics. Better yet, stop using disposable plastics. This is one easy way that you can use to help protect marine mammals, birds, turtles, and fish that inhabit our New York waterways. Wow, and then as you can see, our sea lions are very loud, vocalizing and barking. Oh, why don't we give our sea lions a wave back as they wave to you? And as you can see, they are very agile in the water, being able to jump out of the water, leaping to and fro. And our sea lions are just as capable on land, being able to spin around as well. When our sea lions come out of the water, you can notice that they're shiny and dark, that's not skin you're looking at. Being mammals, sea lions are covered with a thick coat of fur that lightens up to a golden brown when it dries. You'll also notice that our sea lions have whiskers, which help them pick up vibrations underwater so they can locate their prey. But they do not only depend on their whiskers, as they have terrific senses of both smell and sight, also allowing them to find their food. Like all mammals, sea lions also have lungs and need to breathe air. California sea lions can dive up to depths of 800 feet and sometimes stay underwater for 8 minutes. It is the ability to open and close their nostrils in the water while they are swimming. They actually breathe out before they dive and live off the oxygen that is stored in their blood at the time. Alright, let's all give them a nice round of applause. On behalf of the Wildlife Conservation Society, we thank you for visiting the Prospect Park Zoo and hope that you have enjoyed our sea lion demonstration. Remember that sea lions are part of the web of life that extends out of the water to all life on Earth, including our own. It is the choices that we make every day to determine the health of this web. We have some great activities at the zoo today. Visit our quest stations around the zoo that are open until 4 p.m. And if you complete all the activities at all 3 stations, you will get a really cool animal card. You can also visit Nature Plan, the Discovery Trail, and the Conservation Station and the Hall of Animals. Alright, have a great day at the zoo, everyone.